Hello everybody, welcome to the third, and this is probably going to be the final video of today. So it's been a busy old time, and I really want to do one more video and get a live stream done, but I've also got some other stuff, the work that I'm doing for this other company that I'm working for currently. So, just going to put you in a picture, what's just dropped is that we have a romance store. This is all about spending your units, and it's kind of like Deadpool spring cleaning and Kabam's opportunity to milk the whales with a romance-based kind of theme. So, if you're feeling like not spending on your partner on Valentine's Day, spend it in Marvel Contest of Champions, because it could be, I don't know, your thing. And look, if you're a lonely person spending money on Marvel Contest of Champions, right, that's who you might be into in a weird kind of a way. But in any case, yeah, there's some spending deals. I'm on month 2 of not spending in Marvel Contest of Champions, and I'm thinking about keeping it as an ongoing thing. So I may not be spending any time in the future in Marvel Contest. It may be a point in time I change that. I don't know if that will come close to like Deadpool spring cleaning. I don't know, because that's in April. I don't know if maybe I'll keep it to July 4th and see what happens and try and make a video around like I said, no one's spending in the game for this amount of time. I mean, I don't overly spend in the game, not compared with other content creators. The most I'll ever buy in the game is the monthly unit card and the Summoner Sigil. But apart from that, I haven't been too impressed with how Kabam dealt with something. But in case, you do you. If you want to spend in game, that's totally fine. It's totally up to you. And the financial performance is an indication that people are spending in Marvel Contest. They aren't deterred by a lot of stuff. So you do you at the end of the day. But there's several things to mention about the free side of things. Or if you have units and you're thinking about more spending. Okay, the first thing to point out is if you're looking to get yourself, if you're an endgame player, we'll talk about people that are kind of like down the way. But if you're an endgame player kind of saying to yourself, right, well, I want some tier 3 alpha and some tier 6 basic, then you'll be disappointed with what you see, because here it's all about romance. It's definitely about romance. It's definitely about romance. It's again all about romance, and there's nothing when it comes to the rank up materials associated with the things that you would want from that particular element. But before, and well, there is this, Rich. It's like, yeah, there is. So there's a lot of tier 5 class catalyst on offer. This is great. This is good news, because a lot of the time Kabam I've personally felt they let us down on July 4th and a little bit with Cyber Weekend when it came to the volume of tier 5 class catalyst. And this is good because there's a higher volume obtainable by purchasing, obviously, some of the various different types of selectors that are there for you. And that's one side of things. It's mainly orientated around shard-based things and RNG-based things like crystals, but also the big scheme and the big theme is romance. Okay, so a lot of the time you're going to see, like, you know, you can rank up romance champion. So rank up gem there, which is used to increase 6-star champion rank 2 to rank 3. Can only be used on champions that are max level, blah, blah, blah. You only use for champions in just the 2 of us crystal, except 6-star Scarlet Witch and 6-star Wolverine. So, what is in that crystal? The crystal called Just the 2 of Us. Right, so Just the 2 of Us. And the Just the 2 of Us crystal contains or focuses on Jane Foster, Thor, Tiger Thor, MODOK, Moon Knight, Iron Man, Luke Cage, Angela, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Classics, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Ronin, Daredevil Classic, Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, Elektra, Black Widow, Black Panther, Storm, Archangel, Psylocke, Domino, Cable, Colossus, Wolverine, Captain Marvel, Classic, Cyclops, Blue, Phoenix, Emma Frost, Cyclops, New Xavier School, Human Torch, Rogue, Gambit, Spider, Gwen, She-Hulk, Superior, Iron Man, Namor, Invisible Woman, Medusa, Null, Venom, Hercules, Iceman, Kitty Pryde, Star-Lord, Xerxes, and Icarus. Now that kind of like factors into some kind of like romance type thing, and I know that Aunt May's got a good chunk of the romance synergy, which kind of looks like this. It's got all those kind of champions there, and look, there are some great champions that are in that crystal or in the pool of champions that if you got some of the unit spend, yes, of course. But do bear in mind that the kind of like that process is that you have to have them to rank them up, which means it's a very specific rank up gem. So I think it's good. I think it's going to be a good opportunity for players to have if they've indeed got them and if haven't decided to rank them up even further. But you may look to have like more opportunities to get them. Unfortunately, getting the crystal does mean you'll have to kind of go, right, well, is it, you're looking at this going, okay, well, can I get any more as a free-to-play player, any more of like the shards, not shards, the Cavalier crystals or the opportunities in order to get more, because hey, you know, you're like, right, well, I've got some of them, I have an opportunity, I want to get more of these champions. Well, you can't unless you spend, unless Kabam offers something else, like even like switching through here. So you could have all these rank up materials, but at the same time either just like holding on to them for a long time. So that may be something you might want to do, like a longer term investment of going, right, well, I want to get Hercules, Kitty Pryde, Tigra, a whole host of champions that are going to be really effective, but at the same time I don't have them now, but I may get them in the future, and you may be kind of hunting for ages for them. There is a quite nice opportunity to have like a Romance Awakening gem, and I will say that there will be players out there that maybe want to awaken Hercules and looking for an opportunity, and this will be an ideal opportunity. But I think it's just down to a case of affairs of going, if you've got it, thumbs up. If you've got some of these champions already, thumbs up. If you want to acquire them, in order to do that, it's either thumbs down or long-term investment. And that may be something you might have to consider now. As we've seen previously, there will be these special crystals at things like Cyber Weekends. I don't know if Kabam will ever roll them out for July 4th, where you're able to have a selector of like a 6-star Nexus selector for a certain type of yearage. So if you're looking to try and get yourself a Hercules, or if you're planning to do something like Abyss of Legends 100%, then at least you've got that opportunity to do that. The same token could be said like for people lower down the spectrum, because I'm kind of like talking maybe to people that are Cavalier rather than Thronebreaker or Thronebreaker Cavalier, but not uncollected. So if you're looking to invest, and the same principle is basically there, if you don't have any of these champions and you're free to play, you may struggle to get any of the champions that these Romance Synergy based gems will help. But if you're looking for a long-term investment, then there you go. That could be that could be really it. Yeah, I mean these deals do look good. I mean, for me personally, as I'm not interested too much in a romance-based champion rank up, especially because I don't have some of the ones there, I have to really kind of like check on my list, because unfortunately you can't sort. Okay, you can't sort the different and various champions. Like if I had a Namor but not awakened, I may be considering it. She-Hulk 6-star don't have. I don't have a Hercules. I do have a Human Torch, but I awakened him in a special featured opening, and that's really it. Like, there are a whole host of champions. I don't have Kitty Pryde. Do I indeed go for some sort of like push for 6-star featured? And again, as I said, this could be like considering that as an investment. So I'd be investing in my my roster for a future time. So it could be something cool to do for myself, but again, that's down to a personal decision for you. You need to have a look at your champions. I would say I'll put links in the description down below, or check out the crystal breakdown here of what's included. Oh, good, they did put the drop rates. That's well done, Kabam. You know, just look at what's in there. Compare it against what you've got in your roster, but also see whether or not it's going to be worth actually kind of like awakening a champion, ranking up the champion, and thinking about future development. I'd love to say I get a 6-star Archangel and awaken him. It ain't going to happen. I do have a Colossus, but I think I've recently awakened that one, especially with the recent featured opening. So apart from a few god tiers in this one, it is very much hit and miss on it. And let's face it, if you are picking up some of these bundles, because they're quite specific, you may not be inclined to go and rank them up, rank up the champions. Like, who's going to be doing a superior Iron Man or a, not to, you know, disrespect Luke Cage, because I do like Luke Cage, but, you know, maybe some people aren't inclined to do that. But that's down to a personal preference, as I said. Yeah, as I said, in my personal opinion, the only things that I find valuable, if I was not going to play into the Romance Synergy side of things, would be getting this one right here, the 1000 units, and whatever bundle 7 is, because it avoids any of the romance-based stuff, which I think is the same thing for all of them, except for the ISO, because you get 25% of a tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal, and 10,000 6-star shards for 1000 units. That's a pretty good deal, and I may get that one, or I may save for July 4th deals. I'm still kind of inclined to do that personally, especially because all of that right there I'm pretty much going to pick up on my last run of Act 7.2. So and that's another thing just to point out, don't go guns blazing into this just yet. If you've got content still to do and you kind of feel like, right, well, for me personally, it's not going to cost me any units to do Negative Edge, the last path that I've got to do. But at the end of it, I will literally get, I think, what is in that deal. Yeah, so I'll get like 1 6-star Nexus. I'll get the selector there for 25%, as well as those there. So yeah, that's just the thing. I could save my units for July 4th deals and kind of get more, hopefully, fingers crossed, more stonking offers for 1,000 units, and especially because that will build me into a stage of buying one bundle to the next bundle to the next bundle. But if you're able to get 1,000 units like that and you can do the grind, then hey ho, you know, you do you at the end of the day. Right, so that's been the video. I'm now going to get on with some other work and maybe a live stream later on, but also, you know, plenty of content yet to come out on the channel. Appreciate you. Much love. Have a great day. Check out some other content located on the screen, including an amazing video done with Cat Murdoch. And yeah, see you later on. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.